What's up, guys? We're back. I have the mascot, and we're here with our well, if you read the title, I'm sure you know what it is. It's our opinions on the worst to best rivals. We're doing it respectively. We've already eliminated, so we added N. We've already recorded this, so I'm going to go through this a little quickly because we're halfway through, and then
we had some
technical difficulties. Exactly. Nail right on the head, pretty much. So we've eliminated 5. We added N, so there's 15 total rivals. We've eliminated Tierno, Trevor, Shauna, Bianca, and Sharon because we felt they were the worst overall. So they're all taking a tie at the 11th spot. The only one of those I would say that's a standout would be Sharon. And even then, he wasn't that good. And I can be the first, as a black and white fan, that...
I'm surprised you knocked out Sharon, though, because, I mean, that's from your game.
Yeah, and I like Sharon. He fits the story of black and white, but he's not a great rival.
He was a better gym leader than he was a rival.
I agree 100%. So we're going to jump into number 10. And we had to rewrite the list, so we already know where we're at. We agreed that May is the worst of the remaining. She's number 10.
So bland.
So much potential.
But it didn't get seen.
She came off of two really... Well, a really good and a really decent rival, and, like, come on. You give her garbage.
Now,
Yes.
I'll admit, games she sucked, but if you, like, read the manga and you watch the show, she was actually, you know, well made. The manga, she was crazy.
Right.
I mean, the anime, we've all watched the anime I mean, she was your typical female companion for Ash. So,
All tease, no squeeze.
except at the very end. She kissed him at the very
Yeah,
end.
that was Serena.
Oh, was that Serena?
That was Serena.
That was Serena.
Oh, never mind.
So we're gonna jump to number 9.
Serena with the pedo bait.
So who would you say is number 9?
Barry. You guys know that I like Sinnoh. Sinnoh is my favorite game, and Barry just did not sell it for me.
Barry's not a good rival.
No. I felt like they could have executed Barry a little bit better.
His team was all power and no skill.
I mean, we're coming off of Hoenn, who had not the best rival, well, the worst rival, and then going into a brand new region, you would think that they would want to,
Try again,
and they really didn't. I mean, I think the best thing about Barry would have to be, I think it was the items that he gave you. I think that was about it.
Yeah, Barry wasn't a great rival.
What about you?
Serena. Serena's battles were lackluster at best for me. That eliminates Kalos from making the top spot. Because Lysander made it really high in my villain video.
Have you seen like what kind of happens there? Like the villain videos, our lists are like reverse to what they were here.
Yeah. So far.
So it seems like if it has a really bad rival, it has a really amazing villain.
I mean, it needs to. Something's got to make up for it. Except for Hoenn. That's not true.
So number 8, me and Patrick both agree.
No. I didn't. Barry is mine.
Oh, he went with Barry this time.
Barry's not a good villain. Everything he said, I feel the same way. I just felt Serena was worse overall.
I went with Gladion. Or Gladion, whatever you want to call him. His first battle was awesome. That one was the difficult one.
And then it progressively got easier.
Yeah.
As it should have, but it was like battling Whitney as the 8th gym leader. Not very hard.
I'm just picturing the rollouts in my head right now. for days with the mill tanks. But Gladion, story-wise, was needed for the story to progress with Aether's Paradise.
Yeah.
So
it made sense, and he was a needed character. It just wasn't a good rival.
no, I think Lily would have made a better rival. To be quite honest.
I think a turd on a stick would have made a better rival.
Oh, we got turd on the stick.
Turd on a stick. Number 7, turd on a stick. Number 7 for me was Gladion for the same reason.
He hates me for mine, but Wally.
Because you're wrong. I don't hate you because you have an opinion. I hate you because your opinion's wrong.
An opinion can never be wrong.
Yes, it can. And it's proof right now because you put Wally here. Wally has one of the most depressing stories in the entire franchise. The entire fucking dark, twisted Pokemon franchise. Wally is one of the saddest goddamn stories and most uplifting at the same fucking time.
I just thought it was annoying how you had to run around with him, get him a Pokemon. It was bad.
It's like dating a kid with cancer because he has cancer.
Okay, we're not gonna go there.
That's essentially what you're
We're
telling.
not going
That
there.
you're so wrong. This
Wally-
is why your opinion's wrong.
Wally was just, I don't know.
Wally's great.
Wally
Wally is
could have
life.
been a little bit better for me. His team, the original version was Gardevoir,
Altaria, Roselia, and a couple other ones. I can't remember his entire team. The
and
original
then
one.
Alpha.
Oh, we had an Aggron.
Alpha Sapphire was.
And Omega Ruby and Alpha
Sapphire.
Sapphire, like a Mega Gallade. He had Altaria. He had a Roserade. His team was awesome. It was off the hook. And it was so good. It was the battle music is amazing.
I would say
Like the
that
build up.
Alpha
great.
Sapphire and the Omega Ruby Wally is a little bit higher on my list.
I'm combining the two, and I love the character in Ruby and Sapphire, and I love Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Progressively getting stronger, healthier. I love it. I love it so much.
So we're gonna go on to number 6 now.
Silver.
Silver.
God, his team sucked. I love the character. His team was awful.
Pokemon Generations and Pokemon Origins did an awesome story cap with them. Because really in the game, we didn't get a big story arc with Silver.
He didn't need one. Like, the story in the games was really well portrayed, and it just kept adding depth and depth and depth to him, and, like, eventually he just... If it wasn't for all that depth that being added, if it was just based on the team and what he did in
It
the
was
game...
like so much mystery with him though within the game because you're like, you keep seeing this guy. Who is this guy? Who is
Why
this
does
guy?
he hate Team Rocket so much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Pokemon Generations and Origins introduced
Heart Gold and Soul Silver really helped bring
Yeah.
out his character a little bit more. Like, it's just excellent.
within the cartoons. You had Looker and Silver with Looker talking to Silver about his father, wanting to know information about his father. It was awesome.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Awesome. Because when did Looker come out?
Looker was Generation 5, I think.
Just to be able to see Looker go back to the back generations and seeing all this.
Silver's great.
Awesome.
I think we've agreed. There's too much agreement going on, but How now, Brian How. How had an awesome team. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. He's an awesome team. His character's annoying as hell, but it's meant to be. He's different. He's from a different part of the world. He's not gonna be like, oh man, what's up? How you doing? It's hello, hey man. He sounds like he's Jamaican. I don't know why I went to Jamaican, but like the character, it fits the location. I'm pretty sure he's Brawley from Generation 3's kid. I don't know that for a fact, but I feel that in my bones. He's a great character. He fits the location. It's not like he's out of place like some people on this list.
So does that mean that Hala's Brawley's dad? Broly's dad?
I mean, I could see it.
Fan fiction.
Hashtag theories. But like, how is his team in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, just the adding of one friggin' Mon made him go from really not difficult to battle to You have to think a little bit.
What on?
Noivern.
Noivern.
The Noivern ad was really kind of mean. Hello.
It was kind of out of nowhere too.
Yeah, it really was.
But
sorry, he's squirmy.
But I will agree. How? Buddy, I wish they made you a little bit better.
All right.
But I did love the fact that he had the Alone Raichu. I love that.
Yeah.
They had to showcase that off somewhere.
I mean, they could have had any Pokemon, but they chose the most iconic Mon's evolution.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You're all right.
So we are on number 4.
Did it again. Number 4, I really like your number 3. I really dislike your number 4. So let's get into it. I like Hugh here. I think Hugh makes perfect sense. Hugh is a fantastic rival. I don't know how much about Hugh you really know. Hugh challenges you to be better so he can get the stolen purloin from the
X
bad
and Y,
part
right?
of... No, Black and White
Black
2.
and White.
Black 2, White 2. Oh my gosh. It's so good. He wants you to be better so that he can bring back this purloin that was stolen from his sister, bring it back to her. And he wants you to be better for that. He's not trying to get 8 gym badges to like conquer the league or to be better than any. He's just trying to get back what was stolen from his family.
Yeah.
That's it. I love it. I love Hugh. Hugh is great.
Mine is Serena. I know it's a bad choice. It's weird though. But if you guys think about the X and Y series, or Kalos, you think about Kalos, Serena kind of embodies what the entire region is supposed to mean. You know, she's a decadent girl that is into all these French stuff, all that stuff. Yes, as a rival, she's not really...
Well, that's the point of the video, is the worst to best rival, and she's not a good rival. I'm the daughter of a skilled trainer, and I can't develop a fucking synergized team.
I felt like the last battle was a little bit difficult, but yeah, okay. That's just me. That's my opinion. And apparently my opinions are wrong.
Yes, always.
So, number 3.
Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate for mine. Go ahead.
Mine would have to be Hugh. I'm surprised Hugh is one up on my list than yours.
You know, it makes sense though for the end.
It does. Hugh.
So much hate.
Everything that Patrick said pretty much about Hugh. I mean,
he challenges you as a person, as everything.
He could really care less until he got. The only thing he cares about is getting what was taken.
And protecting his family and
yeah.
friends and loved ones.
I mean, that's a...
He was great. That's why he's top 5. Like, he's so good.
His team was actually pretty good, too.
His team was pretty decent. So here comes the hate, and I'm going to get hate out of the peanut gallery over here. Oh, I got spit up on. Hello.
Oh, they caught that on camera. Yes!
Thanks for that, dude. Mine's Blue.
Why is Blue in 3rd?
Told you. Blue is in 3rd. One, he's the original rival that won the league. Like, he's the first. He had to make top 3. It just makes sense. The problem is there's not a lot of character development, both in the original game and in the remake. He's not really given more of a fleshed out story. Why does he want to be champion? Like, why does he feel the need to be the strongest? Like, there's no development out of it. His team is amazing. His story that we are given is good. But overall, I wouldn't say he's in the upper echelon. He doesn't make me feel or think or have an emotion other than I just want to kick his ass because he's kind of like, he smells things.
He's got all over his chin.
Does that make sense though? Like, I feel like Blue is a good rival and he's a good, like, standard bearer. And obviously they went away from that standard a few times. But he's the first one that beat the league. He's the first one that we ever had. He's the first for everything that a rival is supposed to be and has done. He's done it. He's done it all. He's become a gym leader. He's everything every other rival has done. Almost everything every other rival has done. He was the first. There's only one person that has done something before. 2 people that have done something before him that were the first to do it as a rival. through the main series game, not through the post game. Just as
Right.
a prerequisite.
So,
Go ahead.
we are on our number 2.
I like your number 2.
And
N's great.
N embodies everything a rival should be.
Oh yeah, no. So
And then some.
he does one of the firsts that Blue didn't get the opportunity to do. He catches a legendary Pokemon. Not only that, he conquers the league. He doesn't beat them, he conquers them. He's so good. He wants to save people. He's just this stand-out character. I love Ed. I love him. He's great.
I don't know where to begin. His anime appearance was awesome throughout the series.
Let's just talk in-game. Let's just leave it
in-game?
In-game, he's great.
Design, awesome. Team, awesome.
Constantly changes.
Yes.
His team is not the same in any, like,
His
he's catching new
he
monsters.
has a Zora and he has a Zoroark, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I think the only thing on his team that stayed the same was the Zoroark.
I don't think it's on his team the entire game, but, like, he catches different monsters throughout the game, and you constantly battle a new team.
And then going into he was X and Y, right?
Black and white.
Black and White. Going into Black and White 2, he got even better.
Well, yeah, you should have.
I mean, come on. I mean, the Gets Us line kind of got a little bit duller, I feel like, in Black and White 2.
Getsus was great.
Yeah.
In both. Getsus
I felt
was
like
amazing.
I felt like it kind of got a little bit duller with the whole
He got a little bit more
hero
aggressive.
type deal, but man, and just the way that they designed him to look like this lost trainer was awesome.
He's so different. Like, you can tell he's been detached from humanity. He's great. So my number 2, I'm sure you disagree. I know you disagree. Wally.
He's such a whiny little bitch.
He's not. Wally is amazing. Okay, so he's done a first, the other first that Blue didn't do. He got a Mega Evolution during the main story of the game. He's the first rival to get one through the main story.
The original game, though.
Even in the original game, he gave me a chat. I wasn't expecting him. I get through Victory Road, I'm right at the exit, I'm like, cool. I guess I don't have to battle May. I completely forgot about Wally because I've only battled him like twice at that point. And he's just like, let's go. And I'm like, alright, he's gonna have like a Curlier or something. No, he's got this fully fleshed out monster team that just, it's 5 mons, it's so good. I love Wally. Wally is great in the original and in the remake. In the remake, he's even better.
I feel like Wally wasn't because he was just, I don't know, maybe our game style play with our games are a little bit different. I mean, someone's always gonna have the difference. I mean, you probably, I don't know, one of us trains a little bit harder or something with it to make sure our levels are up. I felt like Wally wasn't really a challenge because of our whole different kind of people that we have, our mods that we have on the team.
Right.
So, in all honesty, it just depends on what mods and what levels you have on the team.
Yeah.
So we're going to number 1.
So you know what they are.
Number 1. Patrick?
N. How can it not be N? N challenges everything you believe, everything you think, everything about the game. Everything gets us the best villain, in my opinion, makes N the best rival. Because it's the same thing. He makes you think, is this what they want? How is the team? And his team is constantly changing and evolving. It's never the same. He is the best. If you want to make a rival, you make your rival think. You make your rival change and become and evolve. And that's what N does. N is the best. He conquered it.
That's why I put him at number 2. I mean, if it wasn't for nostalgic purposes with Blue, it would be my number 1. But my number 1 is Blue.
Thank you.
I mean, come on. His team Yeah, it was Gen 1 Mons, but his team relatively kept it changed up.
He lost one change. There was one change. His Raticate died on the SSN.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my
fan
thought.
that's fan theory.
But the only thing he changed out was Eradicate. And I don't know why he would get rid of Chip Skylark, because Chip Skylark is life. But
Hyperfang for days.
I love Raticate. Raticate has a special place in my heart for different reasons.
But, come on. And he is your only... No, never mind. He is 1 out of 2 of your rivals that went on to become gym leaders.
Yeah, he was the first one to do it.
He was the first one to do it, and then Charon became a gym leader. He is the only gym leader that had a no-type gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no typing. It was great.
He was the first champion. I mean, he's Professor Oak's grandson.
He's great. I mean,
Awesome.
I'm never going to say that Blue is a horrible rival. I just think that Wally and N are better. I think they were better executed. I think they've got better stories. They're more fleshed out. They feel more like a person, whereas Blue's like generic rival number 1, go.
Well, you got to remember, they didn't really...
They didn't flush him out in fire, red, leaf, green either.
I feel like they did.
Not really. It's the same dialogue.
I
It's
have an
almost
argument
common.
with why Blue should be number 1, character development wise. Look at the emotion he showed in Lavender Town when you went to the cemetery area.
He didn't show any.
He
No.
showed a little bit of emotion. He was there for a
He
reason.
said the same thing. Smell you later, and I'm gonna beat you, and blah blah blah. Yeah, there's a little bit of character development, but like, Wally overcame the obstacles of life-threatening illness, and overcame abusive father, manipulative father. Let me rephrase.
He overcame genocide.
He and was pushing to create a better world, but not trying to do it 100% through force. The goal wasn't to do it through force.
But, back to Blue. I mean, Blue had so much going on for him. I mean, yes, his counterpart is Gary. If you want to go through, anime and stuff, it is Gary. But
They're similar, but they're not the same.
I don't feel like Gary embodies Blue. I think Blue is a little bit more,
Robotic.
yeah. But if you look in the later games where you're able to challenge, past champions and everything, and when you are able to fight Blue again, I mean, those are historic battles, and his team's even better.
His team's great. I mean, there's no argument out of Blue's team. Blue's team is balanced. But so is Ed's. So is Wally's. Their teams are balanced.
I think our top... I would go our top 6 teams have pretty... Well, besides Serena, have pretty well-balanced teams.
Silver doesn't. Psychic type ruins him.
Oh, yeah. But that's our top 10 rivals. Like always, guys, remember to like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, you see that down below right there? Hit that little like button. And over here and down this way, there's a little button that says subscribe. Hit that button and you guys get updates on our new videos and content that we add almost daily and weekly.
I know you're so bored. Huh?
This has been Josh and Patrick
And the
and
mascot.
Little Man and Travis from Team Ying Yang Zing. We'll catch you guys later.
Peace.